What's going on, you guys, and welcome to another video. I was gonna go end up doing some things, however, I'm tracking the guy right now and he is almost to my house. And what I'm talking about is that we got something special for the house. We got ourselves a MaxJax lift for the garage and for the cars and everything like that, so I'm super happy about that. I can't wait to install it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it myself or have a professional do it. Oh, I'm so stoked because once that lift is in there, we can do anything. They did give us more accessories, like they gave me a hood light and a chair to go underneath the car and everything, so I'll show you guys that when I get home. But in the meantime, hopefully we run into the truck that has the MaxJax lift. Ironically enough, I was gonna go like an hour south. Like the time says it was gonna be there around 3:30. It's 1:30, but I'm tracking the guy and it seems like he's right down the road by my house, unless he's got a delivery somewhere, but I doubt that because he started way south. So I think we might actually run into him on the street and then we'll just follow him to the house, have it unloaded, check out the MaxJax lift, and see what it's all about. All right, so I found the truck. The tracking was way off. It says it's about 7 minutes behind us, but the guy who has my stuff is actually right in front of us in that truck. It's not entirely accurate, but it's good enough. My MaxJax is in that truck right there. Boom. My MaxJax is in there. Let's go. There's so much going on right now that she can't get through right here, so she's going to put it on the forklift and bring it up to my house. Let's open up the garage for her. So before she comes, I wanted to show you guys all the other accessories that they gave me as well. We got a hood light right here. It's got a bunch of different options that you can do. You can turn it like that. These are magnets. And it's really bright. Like, look how bright this gets. Boom. That's not even the brightest. Boom. So this is pretty cool. And they also hooked your boy up with one of these that adjusts up and down as well. Same with that right there. Started to clear out this part for the whole lift and everything. I need to put all of this in the attic, get the Christmas stuff out of here. That will give us a lot more room inside of the garage. I also wanted to give you guys a little house update. So I'm gonna show you what the house looked like before right here. So that is what the house looked like before. We did some modification, as you can see right there. So that's kind of like a sneak peek of what we did to the house. But I'm gonna show you the rest. We did a lot of things to the front. So we'll go ahead and start with the driveway. We got the driveway right here. So this part was all grass. We extended pavers and made that about 3 feet wide on each side. So we got an extra 6 feet of driveway. We also added pavers all the way to the front door. All this was concrete, and we changed it to the pavers to match and make it look really good. We got rocks inside of there, and then we also threw on the out right there on the outside as like a trim. We added some nice plants, and we got a foxtail palm tree right there to make this whole front completely different and a lot nicer. All these plants right here, there was nothing here. Put all these plants right here to make it look a lot nicer. We moved some plants over here as well. And I also threw in these donuts to make it so we know where the sprinklers are. They are not completely done. They still gotta add some sod right here and over there. So it's not completely done, but this is where we are at right now. This is what it looks like from afar. Wanted them to extend it all the way out here as well, so the entire driveway is a lot bigger and wider for more people to park. So what do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think down below in the comment section.
Yeah.
Is it just that one?
It's just
Okay, cool. Alright, so now that we got the MaxJax here, I'm gonna go ahead and open her up, see what's all inside of this bad boy right here. Day number 2, I got caught up doing landscape and stuff like that. Let me show you guys what I'm talking. So I did a little bit of landscaping right there. I gotta finish up with the rocks. I put this palm tree here, got the rock in there. I'm gonna have to get those pavers cut so we can get it in a perfect circle. But it is slowly but surely looking great. We got some extra sod right there, so that'll clean up the grass a little bit. Got some extra rock right in there. So this is my design for on this side. I want to like loop it out like that and then bring the plant out here, because I noticed when I had the hose there, the plant kept getting in the way of the hose. Rocks lay down there, and I want to eventually do pavers right about here. Put my trash cans outside so it doesn't take up all the room in the garage. As you can see, it does take up quite a bit of space, and we don't want the smell inside of here either. That is the plan. But let's go ahead, open up this MaxJax, see what's all inside. I think I just got to open up these tabs some more. I have somebody coming today to install it, so we have to get everything set up and hooked up for him to install. Basically what he's going to do is drill the holes into the concrete, bolt it down to spec, and then I'm going to hook up everything as far as the hydraulic fluid and stuff like that, which the tank and everything is right in here. So I'm excited. We're going to get this installed today. He comes in about an hour, so I have to get this done right now. We got everything unpacked, extra goodies that's gonna attach to it. Got a whole box right here full of stuff that's pretty heavy. We're gonna have to open that up. And then we got the 2 jack stands. Boom. I lined it up perfectly right there. So I think this is where it's going to be. I'm not sure if I take all this out, I'll be able to fit 2 cars or not. As you can hear, there's doing some yard work, doing a couple more pavers. I'll show you guys the finished product. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. They did that palm tree I told you guys I couldn't do, that I tried to do right there, and it came out great. So that's what that's looking like now. Now they're working on that side. When they're done, I'll show you what it looks like. Anyways, back to the MaxJax. Professional's coming to install it. I'm super stoked about that. He only said to, before he comes, set it up how I want it and get it straight. As far as it being in the middle of the garage, I think I got it dead on. Have him install it, and then when he's done, then we'll put everything together and then call it a day. We're getting all this done today. So the guy is here to install the lift. Super excited. We got everything unpacked. We got the anchors right there, hydraulic lines right there. We got some sealant and everything we need to install it. So I guess we're gonna go, we lined it up perfectly. Now we're gonna drill the holes.
Yeah, they said it can go down and it'll still grab. Like if your slab, let's just say was at the bare minimum of the 4 1/4 inches, when you hammer this down, they're saying that this could like protrude through the concrete and grab the bottom of it.
But I asked the builder and he said this is 6 inches.
Well, that's
so
good.
We're about to find out.
Yeah. Typically, like your driveway apron code is 6 inch on that. So typically the driveway, like all the other lifts I've installed, I just 1 inch. And I buy my own fasteners on those ones, you know. You're allowed 3 degrees.
I'm making a YouTube video if that's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, cool. There's no going back now. Is it 6 inches?
You know, it's kind of hard to tell, but the best I can tell, it's 6 inches because I'm going down at least 8, and it's not bringing up soil. It doesn't feel like, because normally when you hit soil, it just kind of goes. So.
Right. Was that all of them?
I'm not done on that other side, and I'm gonna double check these for depth, and I may have to go back and drill.
Put together that. And I got this together. Now we're working on that. Now I gotta fill her up. Yep. And then test her, right?
Yeah, fill it up and then test.
Or bleed.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can run it up and then bleed it.
Gotcha.
We'll run it and just make sure there's no leaks or anything, and then we'll run it up and crack the bleeders.
So I guess we'll fill it up with the fluid.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
and see how full up it is, and then run it a little bit. It's going to take it a minute because it has to pump fluid through all these hoses.
Oh, gotcha.
And fill everything and fill the base of the cylinders. And it may run this reservoir low. And you'll hear it. It'll change its tone if it sucks a little air. You'll have to add more.
Woo!
So before we run it low, we'll put 2 more quarts in it. And then we'll keep raising it up.
Oh yeah, we're live.
We'll go all the way up and check it for leaks.
Yeah. We are pretty much all done. We already bled it, so it's good to go on each side. We're just making sure everything works good, no leaks. And then that's gonna be a wrap. Look at this thing go. And it plugs into just the wall, so you don't need like an adapter or anything. Going max height. Oh, and by the way, these are 8 feet ceilings. I think that's it.
So now what we want to do is look at the base of the cylinders where I screwed all those fittings in and make sure none of the threads are leaking hydraulic fluid.
Right.
All good to go?
Yeah, I see no leaks over here if you want to double check. All good?
All good.
Woo! Got a lift in the garage. So it's actually a couple days later, and I went ahead and we got a 400 or a Nissan Z on the MaxJax. So we're gonna go ahead and lift it up, show you guys how it works, and show you guys how high it goes up onto the ceiling. This is 8 feet tall, and then that's pretty much a wrap. We got the whole thing installed, and we are good to go. We got our buddy here. You're gonna see future videos with this one. We're gonna do some exhaust. We're gonna start with the cat back, and then he's gonna order the mid pipe and then install that. And so you guys are gonna see this go from stock to heavily modified, because he's also going to do a wide body and crazy things like that.
Carbon fiber downpipe, flexible kid.
So this thing is going to be crazy, to say the least. So let's go ahead and lift her up. She's ready to go. We got them lined up perfectly on the chassis. So let's go ahead and press this button. So we got her jacked up as high as we could with the garage open. And this is how much room we have underneath. This is the chair that MaxJax gave us. And to give you guys a little bit of perspective, say someone's sitting on that, that's how much clearance you have, which is quite a lot. And that's not even as high as it goes, because if you close the garage, we can go about a foot higher, to be honest. I'll probably always keep the garage open just so there's airflow coming in. So I'd say this is what, like 4 feet? 4 feet high?
At least.
Yeah, and it goes up to 5 feet. So yeah, it goes up another foot, which if we close the garage, we can go even higher. Yeah, let's see what it looks like from the back. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Yeah.
It's a bit hot.
Or something up in there, like.
Color. Yeah.
It looks like I'm moving something.
Yeah.
It's hot.
One thing I do need to order though is like a 5-gallon oil drain thing that moves up and down, so I can do oil underneath here. So again, if you guys are interested in the MaxJax, link will be in the description down below. They have everything. I'll even link the chair below and the hood light, because those are amazing products as well. One thing I want to tell you guys too is to release it, you just pull this and then just press this lever right here and it goes down right there. So there's a safety lock on here, so if you don't pull this up, it won't go all the way down. It'll lock in place. All right, we're gonna go ahead and lower her down. So it goes down pretty fast. Up and down just like that, I'd say maybe 20 seconds. Another thing that's pretty cool with this as well is that you can either pull it in forward like this, or you can back it in and work on the front of the car, kind of like outside area. So you can do either or, which is nice on this. I know some jacks, it's only in one direction you can go. And that's pretty much it. This MaxJax is gonna be game changer when doing exhaust, anything underneath the car. You can almost pretty much do an engine swap easily. Pretty much do anything you want in here, which is nice. And another thing too is that these are 8 feet ceilings, so no ceilings are going to be smaller than this. Before we close out this video, I wanted to show you guys the end result. We got the sod back in there. We got the palm tree looking good. I might add stone to the house. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll throw a couple pictures of some stone ideas of what I might do to the house. Leave a comment down below if I should do that or not, but this is this side. I think we're pretty much all done. And then like I said, over here, what they were gonna do over here, they finished up. Got the pavers over here. I'm gonna put that pot there, put some plants in there. Still gotta put pavers there when I can afford it, because pavers are not cheap, and finish that out. If you guys like this video, smash the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. We're gonna do more content with this car right here, so stay tuned. We got the exhaust coming, and we're gonna do some flybys and sound clips for you guys, so stay tuned. And we're getting the Mustang soon, so we're gonna be probably putting that on the lift as well. A big plans coming, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.